on YS. Oh, where's on this one?
It might have switched.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. All right, well, we keep having the technical difficulties. You know, hey, the water for staying around, whoever back around. You know, hopefully y'all get back in. We can keep edifying the body. We're gonna probably go for about another hour if we can, and then we just gonna close it out. But we're gonna keep trying to do the best we can with the edification. So, hey, Salakia and Shalom.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 1. Hear, therefore, ye kings,
Hey, let me see that other phone.
understand, learn, ye that be judges of the ends of the earth.
That's how much the elect, because like I said, we're the future kings of the earth. Go ahead.
Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations.
Yup.
For power is given you of the Lord.
So power is gonna be given us from the Most High. So that's why when we get the power, we're gonna know it's come from the Lord. Cause we seen Esau. Well, how did Esau get the power? We get it because the Most High gave it. The Most High set him up. The Lord, there's various scriptures in Daniel, Daniel 2, Daniel 5, Romans the 9th chapter speaks about how the Most High, also Romans 13th chapter, on how the Lord sets up people in power, right? So this man got the power because why? The Lord gave it to him. But we get the power the Most High gave it to us, right?
And sovereignty from the highest.
And sovereignty from the, get better with sovereignty. Just highlight it, look at the sovereignty. So power comes from the Lord, and sovereignty comes from the Most High. No, just look up on, just Google it. Yeah.
The word sovereignty means supreme power or authority.
Power. So really, what's sovereignty mean?
Supreme power.
So supreme power
or authority.
So to be sovereign, you have supreme power. That means you're the top nation. Can nobody? You're the top. You're on the height. You're on the highest level possible.
You like Babylon, Russia.
Yeah.
Russia's a supreme power.
You're supreme
China's
power.
a supreme power. You know what I mean? They got high authority.
Yeah, we want to have high authority. So that's why.
But our shit is gonna be over their shit.
It's gonna be way better. So that's why you read about King David, King Solomon, all the kings of past, all the kings are old, the righteous kings are old. You should get pissed off because you're not that. You're no longer living that life as a king. You're living life as a fucking clown, right? If you're a so-called black man here in America, you're a fucking clown. Unless you're the elect, because we're the top guys.
That's
but
right.
if you're not out doing the work, believing on your Howard Shai, you're a fucking clown. Because you trust in a so-called white man. You trust in your oppressor. You trust in a man that raped, robbed, murdered, raped your wife,
Pillaged.
gave your children lives in the school system, right? You trust him. You trust him with everything. They tell you to get hit with the Vicky Icky, you take it, right? He tells you all these different things about diseases, you believe it. You're a fucking moron, right? But the true men, they're woke. They know what's going on the earth. They're woke to the matrix. All you motherfuckers are asleep. Only people that don't know that they're in the matrix. All these peons are in earth. They don't know they live in the matrix. This whole entire thing is a fucking business. America's a corporation. The money they print off trillions of dollars every single fucking day, and they make you work for it. They make you go to work for something that they print off for free every single fucking day. And then they put interest rates on the shit. You people are fucking idiots. You're idiots. And you work all the way till you die. You don't question anything about, you don't question nothing about the system. You don't question nothing about why is this, why is that, why is that. Just do, you just follow, because you're a fucking, you're brainwashed. You watch TV, too much TV, Instagram, Snapchat. Your mind has been polluted with all this bullshit in this world, man. That's why, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 7:7.
Go ahead.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Why would oppression make a wise man mad? Because if you're oppressed, you're not the top. You're the fucking bottom. It's that simple. That's why it's a piss you off. But Jake ain't mad, man. Jake is not mad because Jake don't care. Jake don't give a fuck about him being oppressed. As long as a nigga can get to make $1 million here in America, he don't give a fuck if the money ain't his or not. He don't care if he's calling the shots or not. I'm making $1 million. You're a low-level thinking ass nigga, and that's why the world's gonna kill you because of your mindset. You have a low mentality, and you have low tight testosterone. You're a bitch, and that's why the world's gonna kill the majority of you niggas, man. Go ahead.
And a gift destroyed the heart.
And a gift destroyed the heart. So when really Esau, you shouldn't give us shit. You shouldn't give us nothing because we still most of these niggas will hate your ass, right? Esau shouldn't let us. Esau shouldn't let us go about freelance. No, he should have kept his fucking foot on our neck because why? We would have hated this motherfucker. We'd want every nigga who want to see the so white man go down. Every single nigga.
That's why he didn't keep his foot on our neck.
And that's why he let off because he knew. That's why when he did that shit with George Floyd, he put Black Lives Matter in fucking Call of Duty on the fucking home screen. I remember that shit. I was playing fucking Cold War. No, not Cold War. That was before that. Modern Warfare. I was fucking on Modern Warfare. I seen Black Lives Matter. Or let Esau trying to fucking, give Jake all they care. They don't give a fuck about you. When they put that Black Lives Matter shit where they had, was it Washington DC somewhere? In Washington, they put that the big ass Black Lives Matter, and then that shit's ran by a woman. On top of that, and then I told him a white man runs, so white man runs that shit. That Black Lives, so-called Black Lives
George
Matter
Soros.
Yeah, George Soros. And he made money off of you niggas. This man made millions of dollars off you niggas niggas suffering from being oppressed. He made money off of crisis. And then he put the fucking nigga woman, the Eve.
Then the LGBT.
Yeah, then he put a homosexual Eve on top, over the men.
Come.
You got women. Anytime you have women protesting, don't be a part of that.
Yeah.
Don't be a part of it. Because women, they don't know shit. She loves the so-called white man. The minute Esau tells her it's okay, she'll bend over back. Oh, he said it's so sorry. Then on top of that too, there was a whole entire video of I believe it was an Edomite apologizing for all white people, and these niggas was fucking crying. Oh, we forgive you. All this shit, you niggas is dumb.
It's just like when that lady cop, I think it was in Texas, she ran up in that house.
Yeah.
And it wasn't her house or apartment.
Yeah.
And there was a Jake living in there. She killed him. He was on the couch. Mm-hmm. Y'all remember that story?
Yeah.
And then, but the brother, he went in crying at the thing, giving her a hug, telling something, we forgive you.
Fucking idiot.
Forgiving ass niggas.
Yeah, fucking idiot. And that's why we're gonna kill you niggas, man. You niggas are done. You're over.
Oh shit.
You through.
What's that Django? What did that Leonardo DiCaprio? What did he say about the crown? In the back we got that little one thing. We got that little lump in the head, but it makes us forgive or some shit like that. Motion, yeah.
And it's because, you niggas, you just love the civil white man. They love him.
Yeah.
You have what's called fuck. I know the name. When you love your oppressor.
Stockholm
syndrome. That's what you niggas got. You niggas got Stockholm syndrome. You love your oppressor.
And your oppressor got cognitive dissonance.
Yeah. And he got Yeah.
That nigga, he believe a lie.
Yeah.
He all his shit is made up and fake and phony.
He's a maniac because everything he tells lies to himself. He believes.
He lied to his own self.
He believes it.
Yeah.
He believes his lies that he's putting forth upon the world.
Right.
And everybody else, they follow after what he does, and they go blindly and they go blind and they believe him.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I got that. Well, go ahead.
Go ahead.
But I think I'm gonna pull that neighbor.
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1.
Yep.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and the work evil upon their
beds.
beds.
Who's that?
Right.
The elites, the Rothschilds, Gates, DuPonts, the Bilderbergs, the high-banking families, the men that make these motherfuckers that run the banking, the people that are on the top 1%, right? See, the top 1% are the people that run the money system, that have rule over the money system because why? Money is power, right? It gives you power. It's just that simple. They're the power of the earth, right? The Rothschilds, Gates, DuPonts, everybody else, you're fucking nothing. I don't care how much money you have.
And what was that? A Rothschild said? He said, "Give me the power over the people's money."
Yeah, exactly.
And I care who make the bill,
Exactly.
run the nation, or because why? Because he gonna control it though.
You control them. You control the mainstream media.
Money is power.
Oh, money is power. So it gives you power over everything. So when you run the money, you can tell. I want to print off millions of there's $1 trillion being printed off as we speak right now. Yeah. And you got motherfuckers going to working for something that's being printed off for free.
Oh shit, because it's locking. But matter of fact, It was in the. It was in back. I don't know if they still got it in the history books, but in the history books, it was said that back in the before the Boston Tea Party, but it was saying that before that the merchants was gonna leave America because the founding forefathers wanted to tax the shit out of them. They was like, okay, cool. If y'all want to leave, we'll take all our money, our wealth, and we'll take it out of the fucking country.
Yeah.
And the country that you're trying to establish, you won't establish it.
Yeah.
And then so they had to give in into their ways of going to the debt society.
Yeah.
That's how we got into the debt society. That's why this country's ran off of debt,
Exactly.
right? It's ran off of how much debt you collect.
Yeah.
So in order for them to do it, they didn't want to run it like that, but they had to make that agreement.
It's basically like monopoly.
Yeah, you gotta always constantly be able to be put in debt.
Yeah, it's like monopoly.
You know?
Because like so you play monopoly, right? You get money. What you do? You open up this, you open up that. Someone else on your shit, they pay you.
Yeah.
They pay you for laying on your shit. Then at a certain point in time, if they have businesses that they own, well, you can either what you can do, you can shut their ass down.
Right.
Well, look, motherfucker, you have zero money. Give me your business. I'll give you a couple $100 you can stay alive. Right? That's life. That's how it runs.
That's what's going on now. They're gonna collapse the system.
And that's what they're doing.
That's what they doing.
Too, because
Yeah.
all the companies are ran
By one.
a couple major corporations.
Right.
And they control all of it.
Control all the shit.
By each other. They
Right.
actually share between each other.
Yep.
They sell it to each other, then they sell it a couple years back.
Yep. That's why I go between the Rockefellers, DuPonts, the Gettys, the Bilderbergs, it's a few other names. I can't think of the name, but it's a few big ass names of them that they run the industries.
Yeah.
They got a couple separate industries to run,
Yeah.
but you would think that they ran by certain
Yeah.
You know, it's the share. It's like the shell game.
Yeah. I think one is called Black Street.
Yeah. Yep.
Van
Leerd or something.
like that. Yeah,
Vanguard,
yeah.
Van
They
Leerd,
own
something.
all of
Yeah.
them.
They
They
own
own
that shit, man.
America like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
That's the power of Earth. People that run the system run the money. So therefore, if you're not that guy, you're a fucking nobody. It doesn't matter how much money you make. If you don't run it, if you're not pumping the money, if you're not calling the shots on who I want this, I want that, I want this, I want this, I can shut down this.
You ain't
I can shut
nobody.
down now. I can shut you the fuck down if I want to in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I do anything I want. If you can't do that, you're nobody. You're not the top. But that's why when Yahweh Shah comes back, we're gonna be able to do that. Because it's gonna be our money.
And that's to be sovereign.
Exactly, that's sovereignty. And we're gonna be able to. Lord said for iron, for brass, I should give you. For brass, I should give you. Damn. Look at it, Isaiah. You know where that is, right?
Like Wendy Williams, they took all her money.
Oh shit! They ripped her whole shit from her ass and put her in the hospital or some shit, didn't they? Didn't they throw her in the hospital or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said like she went crazy.
They took everything from her.
This is Isaiah chapter 16, 17.
Go ahead.
For brass I will bring gold.
Yeah, so for brass, I'll bring gold. Because what brass is very you can find. Brass is abundant. So just how much money, that's how much money we're gonna have. Go ahead.
And for iron I will bring silver.
And for iron, I will bring silver. Go ahead.
And for wood, brass. And for stones, iron.
So we're gonna be rich. So some of the things that are hard to come by are gonna be easy to come by. It's gonna be we're gonna have an amount of wealth around us. So we're gonna be able to make how many coins we want. So we're gonna go back to the gold standard. We're gonna go back to the gold standard. Everything gonna be ran off of gold, off of gold.
Precious metals.
Exactly. And we're gonna
Silver.
and we're gonna have other Edomites.
It's gonna be all precious metals.
Exactly. And we're gonna have these Edomites, other nations, make our money with our face on it.
Because it's gonna go back to how from the earth.
Yeah.
The most rarest precious metals is those made from the earth.
Exactly.
That's why the Lord had it set up that way. You know, so that's wealth.
Yeah.
The minerals of the earth.
And it's so much you get. It's a Federal Reserve note. Right, it's printed off on the fucking machine. It has no value to it.
Yeah.
That's why you see everything going up because there's no value to it because it's so abundant. Anything.
Ain't nobody on there. That bitch loud as fuck.
Neo Sebastian. Anyway.
No, yeah, I think so.
Is that Neo Sebastian?
Something, I think
That
so.
is
Baby, you deserve better.
Yeah. Neo Sebastian. Yeah, but anywho, but so back when we talk about, damn, what's the saying? Yeah. So basically, we're gonna go back to we're gonna have all the abundance of money. So we're gonna be rich upon the planet Earth, and then we're gonna have other nations constantly making our money for us. But then now going back to Esau and his system, right? The dollar, like I'll say again, it's made out of paper, it's made out of nothing. It is being printed on machines by the trillions every single day, and that's
making it worthless.
Called inflation, because why the public money system.
And we about to go to hyperinflation.
Hyperinflation, because see, there's no more value to the dollar because it's everywhere.
And then not only that too, by China, Russia, Egypt, all these different places are gonna be dropping the dollar. By them dropping the dollar and trading in a ruble, what it's gonna do is it's gonna put a high ass influx of money into the American. The petrodollar is gonna be a shitload of it in the system, and it's gonna make it crash because it's gonna be too much out there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's one of the other things that's gonna help crash the system. Because the more common it is, the less value it has.
And that's anything.
And that's the dollar. That's how the dollar gonna drop today because it's gonna be too fucking common. Yeah, everything. Yep.
And that too.
Yep.
So he knows because he want to do. He has to have one world order. He wants to control everybody.
Yep.
And that's gonna push that MOTP, that microchip. So
Yep.
when you got it, so now for you to live life, you have to be chipped up and go here, go there, scan your hand here. You know, and it's all gonna be digital money. That's why you got Bitcoin. You got what the fuck is it called?
I forget that new shit they come out. They came out with something else now. I can't remember.
NFTs.
Yeah.
NFTs now. You have fucking ruble, not ruble. Fucking.
No, I can't think of it. But yeah, but it's a lot of different currencies out there. Yeah.
But you have different. You have what you call you have digital currency now, and you can trade it, buy it, sell it, whatever you want to do with it. And that's how that whole chip is gonna work. See, the microchip's gonna be implanted along with Bitcoin or whatever.
Whatever that. No, they got a new. I forget what it's called, man. Huh? Yeah. They got a new. Yeah, I can't remember what they called, man. Yeah, they got a new system. Yeah. Yup.
It's digital.
Yeah, but it go right. But it's all digital.
It's all basically gonna be Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's gonna be digital money. It's a digital dollar. So therefore, whatever it could be, whatever nigga will use for it. But that's what you're gonna need for your chip. It's gonna be downloaded.
It's gonna be just like the Bitcoin. They crashing that Bitcoin now. Yeah. So, but it's gonna be it's just like, I forget what it's called though. They got another standard for it. It's just the same shit.
Yeah, same thing.
They just a different name.
Different name, same thing, but it's all
different people run the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's put it like that. That's really what it is.
So all this is digital currency.
Yeah.
So therefore he give everybody a digital dollar because there's gonna be no point to have money because the money ain't worth shit.
Right.
So then now all of a sudden now the system will have zero money, $0. It just be fucking basically air. It's just numbers. Now it's become digital numbers on the screen that you see. Okay, well I have this much money. Well, that's why you have a bank account now. Right, and you now back in the day you had to go to the bank and they'll count your money out for you. This is how much money you have in the bank. But now you go on your phone, you see
online,
I have
digital.
I have this much amount of money. This is exactly in my bank account. That's why you have Cash App. Or it's a program your mind to get ready for that digital currency.
Let's get back to the script.
You know? Yeah, come. Oh, you go ahead.
Finish it.
Yeah.
Listen, I get that level right what he said.
This is 1 Timothy 6 and 17. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded.
Yeah, see, talking to the rich in this world, they be not high-minded. Because like I said, what's riches do, it puffs your mind.
And you're going to fall, because you got to come down.
When you get to a certain level, like these Rothschilds, these Gettys, and these Duponts, that's why with James 5, how are all you rich men, right? Because see, all your top money-making businesses, these top banks, are all going to fucking crash. And they're going to be hollering that day because their money's going to be nothing. Okay? And trust in uncertain riches, go ahead.
But in the living power, He will give us richly all things to enjoy.
That's it. And that's the kingdom of heaven. That's everything that's spiritual. Because see, the spiritual assets that we're having right now. So this is what you call spiritual assets. We're investing our bodies in what? In Yahweh Shem Shah to get something back. We're investing. That's why we are teaching the word, preaching, prophesying, reading, studying, and prayer. That's part of us investing in Yahweh Shah. So now it's like back. We can get something back. It's a stock, right? So we put our stock in the Lord. So eventually, right, the stocks will get to like I said again, one person might have $1 million in the stock. They might get more back. They might get more work. But yeah, somebody might put $600, but they still get a good amount of money from that stock back because why? It went up. Right. So when Yahweh Shah comes up, we're all going to come up with him, and that's what with them crowns. But go ahead.
That they be good, that they be rich in good works.
Exactly, they be rich in good works. So that's the whole thing. So we're supposed to be rich in our works. That's why our works is going to save us, and our works is going to be able to establish where we're going to be at off our works. So if you did this much on this side, and plus all your previous before that, this is your reward for that. Because you put your time and effort in, you waited patiently, put money where you needed to put your money at, and now here's your reward. That's why we're out here. We're out here to receive. We're out here working to receive something. Just like you had the parable of the penny, right? They all went out and labored for a certain period of time, but they all received what? 1 penny, which is the kingdom of heaven. They all received the end of their work.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, speak up. I can't hear you that much over. You gotta speak up louder.
Ready to distribute, willing to communicate.
Yup.
Laying up and stored for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life.
That's it. That's what's good for. So what's the time we're coming into? Jacob's trouble. Yep. So that's what we're doing. So we're laying up our foundation, so we may have what? Eternal life, and that's later on in the kingdom of heaven. That's when we're gonna be able to live forever. We're gonna have forever riches, forever love. Like I said, your woman, she's gonna forever love you. Doesn't matter what you do. Listen, you can have
women.
Yeah, women.
Women.
Yeah, women. You got a million women.
Right. They're all gonna forever love you.
They're all going to love you.
Your fucking concubines, your captives.
Imagine you had
your slaves.
You have 3.68 billion women, and they all
gonna fucking love you.
And they all praise you.
They all gonna worship
live together.
Yeah.
So imagine what kind of palace gonna be able to fit fucking millions of women in one place, and they all gonna belong to you. You can't. Come on, bro. And then every time they all wake up, you're gonna hear big ass cheers. Ah! You know, it's just you can do. You can be dramatic with it.
The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I think about.
Yeah. You're gonna say, we're not gonna, please. I'm gonna take a bath, man. Please, bitch, you gonna wash me. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna have to tell them. They already gonna know. It's already gonna be programmed.
Exactly. You know,
they gonna get you up ready
for it. In the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna wake you up. Rose petals and shit.
Right.
Yep. You know, put your robe on for you. Go into the bathroom. She's gonna brush your teeth.
Yep.
You know, take a shit, go up your ass. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, it's gonna, you take a piss, go wipe penis off for you.
Yep.
And that's how we're gonna go right into the shower, right into the bath. Get all kinged up. You know what I'm saying? The chain on the gold chain, the crown, the jewels. You know, she's down there. You know, give you some something. You know why you get washed. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
You get up. Your food be already ready for you. You sit down. You got all your kids and shit.
She feeding you.
Yeah, you got all your kids and shit. You got the big ass food ready for you. Ready to start your day, right? Doing your shit, and then going out and doing what the fuck you do, and then you come back home and do the same thing all over again. It's gonna be like that all the time. It's gonna be
beautiful. That's right.
You're gonna be able to move place to place. Yep. You might be in one area at one time, but you might be out of space for 6 months and not come back. And you come back, they all gonna love you just like you never left. Yep. That's what we want, man. Go ahead.
Matthew, I got two.
Okay.
Matthew 6:19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth.
Yep.
Where mouse and rust do corrupt, and where flies break through and steal.
Yes, that's what these. So that's it. So lay up yourselves in treasures in heaven, right? Because what? Lay yourself in treasures in heaven with. So put your energy into the truth, into the knowledge. Right? Go ahead.
But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven.
Yep.
And where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where leaves do not break through nor steal.
Exactly. So and then we know fleas break through and steal because it's gonna be yours. Because it's gonna belong to you. Going right back to having sovereignty. Going right back to being the powers of the earth. Having that power. Being like King David. Being like King Solomon on a higher level. That's how we're gonna be. We're gonna go right back to that powership, to that rulership. And we're not gonna take no shit from nobody. We're gonna be the top guys on the planet. We're gonna call the shots. We're gonna have the orders. We're gonna have the plan. Everything's gonna be evolved around us. So, go ahead.
For where your treasures is, there will your heart be.
So there is just where your mind be also.
Psalm 62, verse 9. Surely man of a low degree is vanity.
Yep.
And men of high degree are a lie.
Yep, men of high degree are a lot. Because who's the man of high degree right now? So wait a minute, how did he get his riches? You read that, whatever, 10 or whatever, when it says, they got 10, when it says, shit, they got riches by the sea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we got riches by the sea. Go ahead.
You lay in balance. They are altogether light and vanity.
Yep.
Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery.
Yes, so trust not in oppression. Now what did Jake do? Jake, he trusts in oppression.
Esau trusts in his own oppression, man. He trusts in oppressing the people.
Yeah.
He trusts that he'll forever rule because he had this heavy oppression upon the people. So he also a trust in that oppression, man.
That's the new world order.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
And that's what's all going to come down to. Because he wants to control everybody. That's why really a smartphone is the beginning of the new world order, because now he knows everywhere the fuck you're at. That phone is the beginning. Was really honestly was the beginning of the new order because now back in the day you could used to take the back of your phone out. You take the battery out. You take it out now. You take the SIM card out.
You can't
do that now. See, because why? They want to know everywhere you are. Now you can't get rid of the battery. Even when your phone's turned off, it's still tracking the location. So now this devil can know everywhere you be at 24/7. So now when you put that MOTB in you, please, you're damn near his fucking. You're already a slave. Mm-hmm. You branded yourself that you belong to the so-called white man. You put that brand on you. That I believe this is my power and I belong to him, and that's what was going to destroy your ass. Because you made Esau your God, physically. By putting on his mark on, by putting that mark on you. Go ahead.
If riches increase, set not you heart unto them.
Yup. So riches, he said, well, your riches increase, set not your mind upon them, because why? They're not gonna sustain you in the day of wrath. Because in the day, it's all supposed to come to naught because it's all vain glory. That's why even King Solomon said, he said, vanity is vanity, all is vanity. Everything I've seen under the sun is vanity. Everything is vanity. Solomon did. He said he got all the riches, all the women. King Solomon did anything he wanted to do. King Solomon did it. He said, even though I did all this shit, conquered all these people, have peace, and all this, it's still vanity. I still find myself, it's all vain. It's for no purpose. Because when I die, it's gonna be given to somebody else. It's gonna be a fucking nigga. It's just gonna fuck it up. So what's the point in the beginning?
Yeah, let me go over here to Nabal right quick. Just right quick. Let me bring this out about King David and Nabal. He was asking for it earlier.
Oh yeah, come.
And this is 1 Samuel 25:2. And there was a man in Mon whose possessions were in Carmel.
Yep.
And the man was very great, and he had 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats.
Yeah, he ain't so necessarily to use a rich man. He had money. He was well off.
And that's what your wealth was in that time.
That was cattle, what you had. And nothing too. If a man had a lot of sons.
Yeah. He had a lot of wealth.
What did the sons do?
More workers.
Because you have sons, so this
till that ground.
See, when you're a father, that's why when you read Genesis 49 and 1, it says, Reuben, thou art the beginning of my strength, the exit of my dignity. Because why? Your son's supposed to carry on what you would your first words are supposed to carry on what you established. Yeah. That's why when King David had King Solomon was supposed to carry on what his father did but make it better. Yep. Because
he did it.
Your son is a reflection of you.
He did it.
He's supposed to be better than you. Right? So when you have plural sons, right, you're supposed to be that much more
supposed
richer,
to keep pushing
but that much more
forward.
wealthy because why? You have all those men to carry on your legacy.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Now the name of the man was Nabal, and the name of his wife was Abigail. Yep. And she was a woman of good understanding, and of a beautiful countenance. Yep. So she was fine as hell.
Yeah, she was fine and she was smart.
Right? So she was mentally smart. She's very valuable. So she was gorgeous as fuck.
She was a valuable woman. How many bitches you know in this time are valuable? None of them.
They either one or the other.
Yeah, they either not.
And none of them are valuable, but you know.
Bitch can't even cook.
Yeah. And he was of the house of Caleb. Yep. Okay, he came out of Caleb's house. Yeah. And David heard in the wilderness that Nabal did share his sheep. And David sent out 10 young men. Yep. And David said unto the young men, get up unto Carmel and get to Nabal, and greet him in my name. And thus shall ye say to him that liveth in prosperity, peace be both to thee, and peace be to thine house, and peace be unto all that thou hast. And now I have heard that thou hast shares. Now thy shepherds, which were with us, we hurt them not. Neither were there aught missing unto them, all the while they were in Carmel. Ask thy young men, and they will show thee. Wherefore let the young men find favor in thine eyes, for we come in a good day. Give, I pray thee, whatsoever cometh to thine hand unto thy servants and to thy son David.
So there's like, look, you gotta give us some of your shit. Go ahead.
And but he said it in peace though. He said it, he said it with love and kindness.
Exactly.
And when David's young men came, they spake to Nabal according to all those words in the name of David, and ceased. And Nabal answered David's servants and said, who is David?
Yeah, so he trying to play him, man.
Yeah, like who knows David?
So you know Nabal, he knew who the fuck David was. Everybody, if you knew who King Saul was, you knew who the fuck you know who David was.
Yeah, he knew. Yeah, you know.
Because everybody knows Saul saved his thousands and King David had 6 tens of thousands. So everybody knew who
He was
the
the
fuck
king.
David was.
He was the king.
Because he was a king. Because at that point, after that, because then that's when King David and King Saul had that run in
encounter.
the cave. And King David cut off his garment and told him, "Hey man, I could have killed you by this plea by doing me this wrong."
Yeah. So everybody knew.
And that's when Saul was like, "Oh, you know, you are greater than I.
Yeah.
You know, the kingdom belongs to you."
Yeah.
He knew it. Go ahead.
And Nabal answered David's servants and said, Who is many servants nowadays that break away every man from his master? Shall I then take my bread and my water and my flesh that I have killed for my what?
Oh, what the fuck is that? Did you try to hit him or something? They almost hit his ass. I think so. Something like that. I don't know.
Sound like some got hit. All right. All right. So David's young men turned their way and went again.
One thing I gotta say, that was Edomite, that was a jigger. That was a nigga they been fighting. I show y'all bitch. I don't know, but that was Edomite and jigger they been fighting out there, motherfucker. That nigga, what the fuck? But that because Jake and Esau. He
should have fell down on the ground.
Yeah.
And started saying, oh.
Yeah, you just shoot his ass.
And shoot his ass.
Idiot. Anyway.
Yeah, all right, but let's get back to the scriptures. All right, so this is verse, let me go back to verse 10. This is 1 Samuel 25 and 10. And Nabal answered David's servants and said, Who is David?
Yep.
And who is the son of Jesse?
Yeah, he tried to be smart.
So he knew who he was. He knew who his father was.
Yeah, exactly.
So he came out his mouth with it.
He tried to be smart.
So he talking shit.
Exactly. Being a bullfellow.
Right. Therefore, there be many servants nowadays that break away every man from his master. So in other words, they don't know you come here like that with all that shit. Shall I then take my bread and my water and my flesh that I have killed for my shears and give it unto men who I know not whence they be? So David's young men turned their way and went again and came and told him all the sayings. And David said unto his men, Gird ye on every man his sword. And they girded on every man his sword. And David also girded on his sword. And there went up after David about 400 men.
400 men. So this shows you what type of man David. So David didn't take no shit, right? So King David was that dude. You fuck with me.
He was that guy.
Hey, I'm gonna pull up on you, nigga.
He'll roll on your ass.
I'll roll on your ass. And that's what Jake get it from. Why you think
the real pull-up boys.
Yeah. So why you think he's like Jake getting some beef? You got fucking 3 cars of niggas, right? Because it's how we get down.
Yeah.
We always got down like that.
Yeah.
We always got down in that fashion. Hey, you go. Hey, what's all right? They niggas said what? All right, cool. Hey, get the swords. Let's go. We like get on the horses, put on the gear. Let's go on this motherfucker. Let's show him what's
right.
up.
Yeah.
Kill this nigga.
Yep. Talking
shit. Yep. Right? But he was a king. You don't. That's why I was gonna say fear the king.
Yeah.
You don't disrespect the king. Go ahead.
And David said unto his men, Gird ye on every man his sword, and they girded on every man his sword, and David also girded on his sword. Yep. And there went up after David about 400 men. 400 men. And 200 abode by the stuff. So 200, so it was 600 men altogether. Exactly. 200 stayed back.
So
watching the shit.
He was deep, man.
Yeah, he was deep as fuck.
So and then too, what those men been pussies? No. And all those men, they were willing to die for King David.
And he was willing to die for them.
He was willing to die for them. Because it shows you that when he poured out the man.
Yeah.
It shows you.
He poured out the water.
It shows you the love King David had for his men. Now King
that went down to the garrison.
He fucked up with Hariah. He fucked up with Hariah. But for the majority of the part, right, when King David had his men, hey, give me something to drink. They all went out, killed those niggas, and gave them and brought the drink back to King David. King David said, damn, how am I gonna drink in front of my men when they went to work for me? He said, man, I'm putting this out to the Lord. Right? That show you what type of man he was, man. That's an honorable man. So he's willing to die for his men are willing to die for him. That's true brotherhood. See, that's brotherhood right there, man. You got motherfuckers who know it's gonna ride for you. You know? Go ahead. And where are the women at? Nowhere to be found.
No.
See, you don't call a woman when you got some beef. You don't go call, babe, I need, what's she gonna do? I need my lady to come help me. No, the fuck, she can't help you. You call your boys. Right? You call your men, because they're the warriors. Call them up. Hey, look, shit's going down. We got a problem. We gotta fix this shit. Let's go. Everybody's there on time, on point, ready to go to war. That's how we got down back in the day. Right? Go ahead.
All right, but right quick, let me go here.
That's powerful.
Hey, somebody grab 2 Samuel 23 and 16.
And then another thing too, even with David and Nathan, they had a love that could pass women. They were tight, man. They were tight, you know?
This is 2 Samuel 23 and 16. And the 3 mighty men break through the host of the Philistines and drew water out of the well of Bethel.
Yep.
That was by the
Well, hey, jump up right quick.
Well, I mean,
Jump up a little higher. What was your started like 13? You was at 16?
He's at 8.
What was you at?
8. Verse 8.
Oh, okay. Jump. Yeah.
Go to 8. Right.
Yeah.
This is 2 Samuel chapter 23 and 8. These be the names of the mighty men whom David had. The Tachmonite that sat in the sea.
Well, look, just get to the point though. Just get to the point. Jump down to like 10, 11, or 12. Somewhere up in there.
This is 2 Samuel 23 and 10. He arose and smote the Philistines until his hand was weary. And his hand
Jump down. We'll get back to that. Just jump down. Jump to like 13, 14.
This is 2 Samuel 23 and 13. And 3 of the 30 chief went down.
No, jump down. Jump down to 14, 15.
15. This is verse 15. And David longed and said, oh, that
There you go.
would
Okay.
give me drink of the water.
Yes, so here's David's thirsty. He's like, down thirsty as hell, right? Go ahead.
Of the well of Belethan, which is by the gate.
Yep.
And the 3 mighty men break through the host of the Philistines.
It was 3.
3 mighty men.
It was 3 men.
3 men.
Yeah, you made, and it's another thing too.
A stronghold of the
You
Philistines.
don't need 10, 12, 20 motherfuckers.
Not when you on that kind of power.
You just need 3.
That's right.
Hardcore motherfuckers that you know. If they gonna ride for me and we rolling. You can conquer anything you want. You need 3. You don't need 1,000. You don't need a big ass group of people. You don't. It doesn't require all that.
But the Lord had King David turned up.
Yeah, turned up. See,
You know, we ain't turned up like that. Yeah.
It seems like you want to turn up and shit.
Right.
The spirit.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? You need a small group of men.
That's true.
And it shows you. They only had 3 men.
Yep.
Right? Go ahead.
Break through the host of the Philistines and drew water out of the well of Belethan.
Yup.
Hey, what does the host go through? What does host mean? Army.
Army, exactly. Broke
So it was
through
an army of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly.
And there was only 3 of them broke right through. Go ahead.
And drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate.
Yup.
Took it and brought it to David.
Took it. And then so you got
They ain't
3
even drink
men.
it.
A host, so 3 men went through, conquered a host of Philistines like it was a shit.
Just to get water.
Just get water.
And didn't even drink it. They took it back.
Didn't even drink it. Just like the king said. Right? Come on.
They didn't take it.
They
Get,
didn't
hey,
do it. They didn't
drink
even
up right
touch
quick,
it.
brothers.
No, they
Get some
don't.
more. Now let's
No,
go
no,
take
no.
this to
They
David.
did exactly what
They
he
just
said.
got the water.
They brought it back
Took
to
it
him.
straight back.
The loyalty.
That's
That's
spirit.
just the kind of
That's-
loyalty we had to one another.
Yeah.
See, in today's time, a lot of motherfuckers don't have loyalty, man. See, loyalty is something that you can't put a price on loyalty. See, when you got someone that's loyal, it doesn't matter man or woman. You have a loyal group of brothers, you have a loyal woman, that's power right there. Because it doesn't matter what you say, what you do, they're always gonna run with you no matter what. They're willing to die for you. Right?
No, we don't smoke.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless,
Fuck. Do we look like we smoke?
No, I don't know.
What the fuck? Come on.
Go ahead.
nevertheless, he would not drink thereof, but poured it out unto the Lord.
That's it. So then David said, man, David was like, yo. So this probably David was like, damn, I told these men to go away. He probably think, man, y'all gonna drink some. You know what I'm saying? He come back. So he's like, y'all keep up the water? Yeah, let him go. We did what you said. It's like, damn. I can't drink this shit. Y'all got points out to the Lord, man. I can't do that, man. That's wrong. I gotta put it out to the Lord, man. Y'all did it, that'll make a man like, damn. Y'all fuck me like that? Man, sorry, I gotta put this up to the Most High. Go ahead.
And he said, be it far from me, O
Yup.
Lord, that I should do this. It is not this the blood of the men that went in jeopardy of their lives.
That's it. So they jeopardized their life for the king. They jeopardized their life for King David. So we gotta jeopardize. So that's how them men give King David gotta do for Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
See,
That's right.
and that's the whole thing. That's the give and take. See, you gotta be ready to die for the king.
That's it.
If you're not ready to die for the king, you're a bitch. Get the
That's
fuck
right.
out of here.
That's right.
Right? Because that's why there's 144,000 men. They're ride or dies for Yahweh Shah. They don't give a fuck what the disciples, right? Now you had 12 of them, one of them was a fucking nigga, most of cast them out.
Yeah.
Right? when it came down to the part at the end of the day, even though Peter shouldn't have did it, but Peter, when it
He was ready to ride.
Just the Lord, what did Peter do? He ain't smart a nigga on the ear. He was ready to go to war for Yahushua.
Yeah.
And Yahushua knew it.
Hey, and they tell you though that he had weapons with him even when he was with the Lord. You know, he had weapons with him, man. You know, but but that's how it is though, man. The Lord, you ain't no pussies, man.
No.
Hey, we go back to, it goes back to Exodus 15:3, right? Yahweh is a man of war, and Yahweh is his name,
and
right?
Even dealing in 2022, you shouldn't want. We're a congregation of men. You shouldn't want any fucking beta males around you.
Yeah.
You want complete alphas. See, because when Jacob's trouble come, we're gonna need alpha males.
We got time for niggas getting scared.
We don't got time for niggas
holding their heads down.
Exactly, that don't know how to get the fuck out of.
Don't know how to function.
They don't know how to function in bad times.
That's right.
See, because we're about to go into some serious times. If you're a man and you can't figure out a way to get the fuck. You got something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say something. You do that.
Oh yeah, is if you're a man, you can't find a way how to fix your situation, or you're a panicking ass man. Oh my God, what do I do? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck on.
You got to be able to discern it. All right, so it's the time to say you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them.
Exactly.
You got to. That's why the Lord said be wise as a serpent, harmless as a devil. But a serpent know how to get around shit but he also know how to attack and fight.
Exactly.
When it's time to fight. Exactly. So you got to be able to know when the fuck is it time to fight. Exactly. A lot of you Israelite niggas don't know when it's time to fight.
Just like
hold on. But a lot of you niggas is still in that subtile, in that slithery, in that getting around. I mean, yeah, we do it now because you go to work, you bullshit, you you kiki, you fake it, you this, that, you know, you do what you do. But there's gonna be a time when you ain't got time to be fake smiling at niggas. It's gonna be a time when you gonna have to probably put somebody to death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, cause you get a lot of niggas come run, cause especially when the shit about to hit the fan. You know, you get niggas come run your house and you sitting there trying to plead your way out. Fuck that. You better armor up. You better war up and let's get it. Cause hey, this is what it calls for. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of these niggas gonna be, oh, well, the Lord man, the Lord gave you the strength to handle.
You're a man.
You a man. Be a fucking man. And deal with it and pray to Yahweh Shem Al Shah that you doing right in his name and go do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Well, what did Moses do, right? Moses put his hand up to the Lord.
That's right.
And we went to fight. We conquered those niggas.
Yeah, I was. Right? Hey, that's weird. I was gonna get that story, bro. Aaron held his arms up, man.
Held his arms up.
Yeah.
So it shows you know, you can't expect the Most High to jump in and fucking save you.
Hey, somebody give.
You know what I'm saying?
1 Samuel.
You gotta pray
25.
To the
Hold on. I'm gonna keep talking over you. 1 Samuel 25 and what was I at? I was about like at damn, Slack. No. 1 Samuel. No, hold on. Slack. First Samuel 25 and 14. Start there. But go ahead.
Yeah.
1 Samuel 25, 14.
So it shows you all you can do is pray to Yahweh Shem Al Shah before you go to war. I hope that the Most High, now the Most High could send an angel. You can do anything. But you gotta be able to understand and know that the Most High would like to see actions being weighed. He want to see you do it at the end of the day. He want to say, look, I got 20 motherfuckers pop up out of cars, grab it to my crib. Am I gonna be a bitch, get on my knees and cry? No, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna protect because you gotta protect your family, you gotta protect yourself. I'm not gonna be an idiot and just sit there and just be like, no, I'm gonna fight. The whole point of man is to fight. Fight. The Lord will be there, fight. Go fight. The Most High, when you beat it, you'll prevail. Right? That's how we gotta get down, man. Right.
This is Isaiah 41 and 14.
Yep.
Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel.
Yep.
I will help thee, saith Yahweh Shem Al Shah, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel.
This is the Most High, he's gonna help us. So therefore, that means you gotta go do it. Most, like I said, you gotta go, as the scripture says, if you don't work, you don't eat. Right? If you don't go out there to go make the money, you're not gonna get the money. You ain't gonna sit here, drop $1,000 on your ass, and you link up someone with money or a whole bunch of money on your porch. Could he do it? Yeah. Was he gonna do it? No. Because the Lord doesn't get down like that. What did the Lord do to Adam? He made Adam name all the creatures. He didn't have to. But he told him, hey, look, this your job, this all your shit, you go name it. You do it. You're the man. Make it happen. Go do action. Action. Action, Pat Jack. That's how the Lord gets down. All about action. Gotta take action.
Hey, Slocky, right quick. What's that football player, Marshawn Lynch, about that action, boss?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, gotta be about the action, man. You know know?
Oh, yes, a little bit. 15. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth.
That's
it.
right.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt thrust the mountains.
Hey, Salakia. Hey, it's a lot of you pussy banging ass Israelites out here, man. You ain't ready for that.
No.
You ain't geared up for that, man.
Yeah,
It's a lot of these Israelites that's weak-minded, man. They hold their head down. Like, even though now man, hey, look, I look at Edomite in the fucking eye, man. I like doing that shit.
Yeah.
I like making motherfucking Esau uncomfortable. I like walking past these women, staring at their ass. I don't want the bitch, I just want to look at her. Let her know, bitch, I'm in charge. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I like do that shit to Esau, man. You know, I tell them, motherfucker, man, I don't like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll never believe and hold my head down when I talk to a man. You know, you'll never bow your head down. Fuck that. You keep your head up. You know, you having a conversation. You have that eye-to-eye contact. That's strength, man. You show it, man. Hey, man, hell yeah. I'll look at you and your dad and your shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I see that.
Yeah, you know?
You, like I said, I not see certain shit. That's why some motherfuckers ain't with us no more. Because all them dudes are pussies. Because like I said again, you'll be in a situation, police come, dude won't even look in the fucking cop in the eye.
Oh, fuck that. You better look at that motherfucker.
You looking the cop in the eye, he looking around.
Right,
you know,
looking down.
You know, doing all this shit. You're a pussy. There's no. You're a man. Doesn't matter what it is. You're not being disrespectful. It's called being a fucking man. Look at another man in the eye because he's a man just like you.
That's right.
You're a man. That's all you is like. You read the scriptures all day long. But you still don't understand that you're a man?
Oh, because it's just a story to these niggas, man.
Come on, bro.
It's just a game. It's a fad to a lot of these. They not really believing.
No.
They don't really, I don't think a lot of dudes believe that this shit going down, that it's going to happen. They still look at it as a story.
Yeah.
You know, King
was
David,
like,
that was back. We not going to be like, what the fuck, man? And the brother just bringing it out. I ain't mean to cut the brother off, but he bringing it out, but I'm going to make these a sharp threshing instrument having teeth.
Yeah, we'll be badass. We're going to be badass.
Right.
You know, like a scary said, 5919. You know? We're going to give us that power.
That power, that's
So we're
right.
going to raise up on these motherfuckers, man.
Yep.
So we're going to be able to break necks, snap bones. Well, we're going to murder niggas, man. So you can't tell us that you got to be, you hear this, you knowledge, you walk past a man, you got to look. No, bro, what the fuck is that? And at the end of the day, you're still a man. Doesn't matter what it is, you're still a man. You still have your fucking dignity. You still have your fucking pride as a man. You're a fucking man, you know? Stand up, be a man, hold your nuts. Look at the devil in the face, eye contact. And then that's another thing too. Nobody respects you if you don't sort of respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you can't look at another man in the eye, he knows you're a bitch. You're a beta man. There is no respect there because you don't have no respect for yourself. You know, you always walking around the street with your fucking head down. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what motherfuckers around the corner. You don't know what's about to happen. Head up, chest out, look up straight. You know what I'm saying? Confident. You're a man. You're an Israelite man on top of that. Ain't no reason for you to be walking down with your head down, man. You know?
Even with that, when he saw I was on my job, this Edomite, he comes up, you know, he's off his hell. But he'll come up. One thing about Esau, they'll look at you in your eye.
Yeah.
They actually,
Because they feel like they over.
Yeah, they feel like they over because he was talking. And then I felt it. I was over here on my sandwiches and shit, so I had to stop. I felt him just staring at me while I was talking. He was like this, hey man, hey. Like what the fuck? I was like, man, what the hell you looking? So I looked back at the dude. So I had to look back at the dude. I was talking to him, and then he finally turned and he looked at me. He scrunched up his face and then turned around. That's why, because I was looking at that nigga. Because at first I felt it. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga looking at me?
Yeah, it's respect, man. It's respect. It's fucking respect. You don't let nobody disrespect you. All right? We don't do that shit here, man. We let nobody disrespect you. Can't even let nobody disrespect you. Can't even let 40 men. We up on that
We gotta get back to that story.
one dumbass dude because he didn't.
Wait, don't kill the story. We still got to get back to the story.
This is verse 7, 25.
Wait. No, hold on. We'll go. No, yeah. Wait, no. Let that brother go ahead.
Okay.
Finish that off.
This is Isaiah 41:15. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thrust mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff.
Now, what are mountains governments? We're going to take down the government. We're going to take down the world.
Power structures.
Like Brightburn, what the kid say?
Take the world.
Take the fucking world.
Yep.
Take it. You're a man. You got to take the world. He didn't realize it. Then what he do? He seen a girl. What did he
Killed her mama.
When he seen the girl, he killed her fucking mother.
Yeah, and then he took that bitch
Then he
in.
took her. Yeah, what's she gonna do? I'm the power, bitch. She gonna be with me.
That's right.
killed his own mom.
Yeah, they did. They had to
and
kill his own
father.
mom.
Right.
She was
And
a goddamn
father.
evil.
Well, they wasn't his mother, father
Yeah,
anyway.
they wasn't. But they raised him. You know what I'm saying? But it shows you what type of individuals you gotta be to rule and conquer.
Hey, who is my mother? Who is my
my
brother?
father?
Those that do the will of my father. Man.
And that's Yahweh Shai's thing to see.
Right.
You know?
Verse 16, thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away. And the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai,
Yup.
and shall glory in the Holy One of Israel.
That's it. Then that's it. So we're gonna have the power. We're gonna be fair motherfuckers
Yep.
flying out of windows and shit. And you see it, you're gonna be going, why did Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? You was there. And then you go just start killing.
Yep.
That's why you got that's when it says in what's that Ezekiel 25th chapter. I'm use my people Israel upon Edom.
Oh, yeah,
do
come.
according to Edom.
Yeah, Ezekiel 25.
Israel,
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
they most put the anger on. We're gonna execute and put that judgment on.
That's right.
This is Luke 10 and 19. Behold, I give unto you power to
Yup.
tread on serpents and scorpions.
That's right.
And over all the power of the enemy.
That's right.
And nothing shall by any means hurt you.
That's it. So we're gonna be. So the Muslims use
right.
us as instruments of war to put down judgment and to fuck these people up.
Come.
Cause then that's gonna show you another thing too. Motherfuckers wrong you time to get in trouble, right? If you're that one guy that's scared to fight, you never get no power. See, you can't expect to get power if you don't believe it.
That's right.
You gotta believe that, hey, Lord, whenever I'm gonna go out fighting. If I die, fuck it, I die.
Hey, every man had their place though, because
Oh, yeah.
not all Israel were fighters.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So every man do have a place, because not all of Israel is made to go to war.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot of Israelite men that wasn't, that,
Yeah.
because when you go back into the story, if Lord willing, we might go back and get the story of Gideon. When you go into that story, Gideon was another one that the Lord had to send so many thousands of Israelites home, because they wasn't really men enough. They didn't have the kahunas, right? You know what I mean? They was willing to fight, but I'm a little tired. I'm a little thirsty. You know what I'm saying? I'll kind of, the Lord said, hey, but we might get it if we get into it. We get into it. But we'll go. Let me go here though. But that's the point. Point being, not every man. You know what I mean? So a lot of these dudes is weak, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of beta, there's a lot of men with beta male energy.
Yeah.
But you don't beta males gonna get most 144,000. They're alphas.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
all the 144,000 they elect, those are
They
top
warriors,
tier
man.
Alpha
Yeah.
males.
Yep.
And they're the best of the best. They're the
Yep.
top of the top. You can't get better than that.
Yep.
They're Yahweh Shai's creation. The first fruits, man.
Right here, hey, I'm gonna go here. This Exodus 17. This Exodus 17, and this Exodus 17 and 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rehamah. And Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out men, and go out, fight with Amalek.
That's it. Choose us out men and go fight
right.
with Amalek.
Tomorrow I will stand on the top of a hill with the rod of Yahweh in my hand.
Yep.
So Joshua did as Moses had said to him and fought with Amalek. That's so-called white man's Esau, the chief house of Satan. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill.
Yep.
And it came to pass when Moses held up his hand that Israel prevailed. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed.
Yep.
But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him. And he sat thereon, and Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands. And the one on the one side, and the other on the other side. And his hands were stayed until the going down of the sun. And Joshua discomforted Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword.
Hey, so Joshua's a bad boy. And that's why, man, you read the book of Joshua? Yo, Joshua
and Caleb.
He got that shit right.
Yeah.
He went through, he conquered
We was
a whole
just
bunch
in there
of nations
earlier.
and divided them shit amongst
He divided
Israel.
them. Yep.
He was a conqueror, man. That's why we got that spirit on us. That's why.
And then Joshua name go back to Hawashah.
Yeah, it's the Savior.
Yeah, the Savior.
You know, because what did he do? He went from conquered those other nations, took their shit, and like, look, do this is your spot.
Yup, this your part, this your
Benjamin,
portion.
spot.
Yep.
Levi was amongst the people because
Yep.
they were the priests. They didn't get no heritage because
Yep.
their heritage was lords. We had Benjamin, they had this shit.
Yep.
Everybody had their
Even
plot.
Dan had a pot.
Yeah, even Dan had a plot. Because he conquered that shit, man. He went to war. So come on, bro. Most I don't get down like that. Most I ain't the Lord, the Heavenly Father ain't no damn, ain't nothing defending about the
He a
Lord.
man of the war.
He's a man of war.
He's a man of war.
Likes to see war, man.
That's right. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remnants of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Shire. For he said, because the Lord have sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Yeah, so the Lord said, hey man, so hey, the Heavenly Father declare war on you fucking fake ass Jews. You cause
That's
enemies,
right.
man.
Forever.
All right, forever.
That's why they ain't got no peace over there.
Yeah, that's true. And when we get you motherfuckers, we gonna fuck you up, man. And that's another thing too. I can't stand them yarmulke wearing rat looking motherfuckers. We gonna kill you too.
Big nose motherfuckers.
Yeah, man, I can't wait, man. Y'all was shot come back, bro. We gonna get raised up. And we gonna conquer shit. And we gonna take shit over. We're not playing no games, bro. I can't wait for this shit to happen. What you got? Okay.
You go back to King David.
Yeah.
And after that, we probably close out after that.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 25 and 14. One of the young men told Abigail, Nabal's wife, saying, behold, David sent messengers out of the wilderness to salute our master. And he railed on him.
Yeah, he railed on him.
Hey, stand on this side next to me. Not him. Not him. Yeah, there you go.
He railed on them. But the men were very good unto us, and we were not hurt, neither missed we anything, as long as we were conversing with them when we were in the fields. They were a woe unto us both by night and day, all the while we were with them keeping the sheep. Now therefore now and consider what thou wilt do, for evil is determined against our master and against all his household. For he is such a son of Belial that a man cannot speak to him. Then Abigail made haste.
So he was a stubborn nigga.
Yeah.
He was a nigga that was hard-headed and stubborn. He thought he was more than what he was. He was a prideful ass nigga. Go ahead.
Then Abigail made haste and took 200 loaves and 2 bottles of wine.
And would it say above that she was what? She was a woman of understanding. Right? She was a smart woman. She was beautiful, but she was also, she knew.
She's on cook on her feet.
Right.
She about to get fucked up. Go ahead.
And 5 measures of parched corn. And 5 sheep ready dressed, and 5 measures of parched corn, and 100 clusters of raisins, and 200 cakes of figs, and laid them on asses. And she said unto her servants, go on before me. Behold, I come after you. But she told not her husband Nabal. And it was so, as she rode on the ass, that she came down by the covert of the
So she didn't even tell that fool.
She knew.
Because she already knew what time it was, man.
He gonna try to fight him.
Yeah. Hey, because we go. I think we go back to that name neighbor, it means fool.
Yeah.
To be stubborn. Go ahead.
And behold, David and his men came down against her, and she met them. Now David had said, surely in vain have I kept all that this fellow hath in the wilderness, so that nothing was missed of all that pertained unto him. And he hath requited me evil for good.
Yep.
So and more also do the Most High unto the enemies of David. If I leave of all that pertain to him by the morning light, any that pisseth against the wall.
That's it. So he gonna kill all the men. All the men, he gonna kill them. He said, I was
Any
about
that
to kill
piss on the wall.
Every man piss on, I'm gonna kill his ass. Right, go ahead.
If you got a ride, you about to get fucked
Talking
up.
about him, his sons.
Yeah, he was gonna slay
their
their ass.
It shows you that you see animals, right? You see how lions work. A male lion will kill another male lion, kill his sons,
Take his
and
women.
Take his fucking women.
Yeah. Take the
Why?
whole pride.
Another man is a threat.
Yep.
If you don't know, every man you see, if you don't know him, he's a threat.
Oh yeah.
Because he's a male. He's capable of, in some way, some type of form, hurting you, or some way, type of form can do something to you.
Mm-hmm.
Every man you see is a fucking threat. It's competition.
Yep.
Right? May the best man win. That's why when you read Titus, it says, they that contend for the faith.
Mm-hmm.
So we're contending, but may the best man win.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's going to be 144,000 men that's going to win.
Yep.
But you got other ones that didn't win. Then with the best man. Everything is a competition. Go ahead.
And when Abigail saw David,
It's a war. Being a man is war. It's all out war. Every day is war. Every day is war. Every time you go outside, it's war.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And when Abigail saw David,
It's like, and it's like, if you're a man, you don't think life is war. You're not.
Something fucking wrong with
Yeah,
you,
you don't
man.
live in reality. Because everything is war. Everything you have to do when you go get
Look
a job.
on TV,
right?
it's war.
It's like when you go get a job. You have to compete with the other
You
people
compete.
that
It's
put
competition.
That application.
That's
That
right.
you get it. That you're up there. Well, I'm hopefully better than these other men.
Yeah. Everything you do.
Everything you do is a competition. So come on, man.
Hell, you can just like say, look at the Ukraine war.
Yeah, it's-
Look at Israel with Iran, Syria, Yemen. Look at all these fucking shit going on, all these conflicts, man. It's all it's really about is taking over somebody else's shit. I mean, that's the truth of it, man. It's just one man trying to push his dominance over another.
Exactly.
That's it. Yeah.
Gangs trying to take over another gang.
That's all it is.
Gold dealer trying to take
Yeah.
over another guy block.
Exactly.
It's just nature.
Yeah. That's it. That's all. That's what we are.
And that's how we're built.
That's
So
right.
Men are naturally built to conquer,
Yeah.
to rule.
That's it.
Go ahead.
and when Abigail saw David, she hasted and lightened off the ass and fell before David on her face and bowed herself to the ground and fell at his feet and said, Upon me, my Lord, upon me let this iniquity be, and let thy handmaid, I pray thee, speak in thy audience, and hear the words of thy handmaid. Let not my Lord, I pray thee, regard this man of Belial, even Nabal, for this is his name.
Even
For-
she disrespect.
For as his name is, so is he.
Woo!
Is his
As
name,
his name is, so is he.
and folly is with him.
Mm.
But I thine handmaid.
He's a
saw-
fool. His name means fool. You know his name, David, King David. He's a fucking fool. Yeah, you know he's a fucking fool, King. He's been the biggest stubborn and ass fool on the earth. We know Nabal. Lord named him the right way.
This is how he is. He's an ass.
He's just who he is. He's a fucking idiot.
You always got that dude.
He's a fucking drunken idiot.
Yeah, everybody know he's a drunkard and he's a fucking ass. He's a jackass. He think he do what he wants to do until he tests that wrong guy. He gets his ass beat.
Exactly.
But I thine handmaid saw not the young men of my Lord, whom thou didst sin. Now therefore, my Lord, as the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, seeing the Lord hath withholden thee from the coming to shed blood, and from avenging thyself with thy own hand. Now let thine enemies and they that seek evil to my Lord be as Nabal. And now this blessing which thy handmaid hath brought unto my Lord, let it even be given unto the young men that follow my Lord. I pray thee, forgive the trespass of thy handmaid, for the Lord will certainly make my Lord a sure house. Behold, my Lord fighteth the battles of the Lord, and evil hath not been found in thee all thy
Yeah,
days.
and then she called King David her Lord.
Go ahead. That's it.
Go ahead.
Yet a man is risen to pursue thee, and to seek thy soul. But the soul of my Lord shall be bound in the bundle of life with the Lord thy power, and the souls of thy enemies then shall he sling out as out of the middle of a sling. And it shall come to pass when the Lord shall have done to my Lord according to the good that he hath spoken concerning him. And shall have appointed thee ruler over Israel. That this shall be no grief unto thee, nor offense of mine unto my Lord, either that thou hast shed blood costly, or that my Lord hath avenged himself. But when the Lord shall have dealt with my Lord, then remember thy handmaid. And David said to Abigail, Blessed be the Lord's power of Israel, which sent thee this day to meet.
Mm.
And blessed be thy advice, and blessed be thou, which has kept me this day from coming to shed blood, and from avenging myself with my own hand. For a very deed, as the Lord's power of Israel liveth, which hath kept me back from hurting, except thou hadst hasted and come to meet me. Surely there had not been left unto Nabal by the morning light any that pisseth against the wall.
And that's strong language right there. So people say, right, cursing in the Bible. But that word
Shit.
is a strong language.
Yeah, that's strong language back then.
And it's
Yeah.
man, and I think too, you hear this, you think it's the book of life. You think you go to war, you're saying, I love everybody.
Right.
I don't know what people fucking
Yeah.
What book do you read?
Right.
Like, what book do you fucking read? There's violence, there's murder, there's rape,
All
there's
through the
robbery,
scriptures.
there's
Yeah.
everything
In
that
life.
goes on in life.
It's in the Bible.
Why the fuck do you think there's only love
Incest.
in the scriptures?
Incest is in the
Why?
Bible.
How is that possible? Why do you think that there's only one thing in the Bible? Is everything in the Bible is all about love?
Right.
You are a fucking moron. Go ahead.
So David received from her hand that which she had brought him, and said unto her, Go up in peace to thine house. See, I have hearkened to thy voice, and I have accepted thy person. And Abigail came to Nabal, and behold, he held a feast in his house, like the feast of a king. And Nabal's mind was merry with him.
Yeah.
He was very drunken, wherefore she told him nothing, lest it was more until the morning light.
Yeah.
But it came to pass in the morning.
So she waited till the nigga sobered up.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Now you back in your right mind. Okay? Now that fool is gone. Now your mind is right. Now let me tell you what your words just almost got for you.
When the wine was gone out of Nabal, and his wife had told him these things.
Hey, you know why what they call liquor, brother?
Spirits?
No, that liquid courage.
Oh, liquor, yeah.
You know, hey, that nigga on that liquid courage. Hey, cause you see a nigga get drunk and he get real belligerent.
Yeah.
Real belligerent. You know? And now he'll be the most quietest dude around. Hey, you put some alcohol in him, whole shit switch up. You be like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you know, he get real violent. You know, you be like, damn. Yeah, you know what I mean?
And his wife had told him these things, that his mind died within him, and he became as a stone.
What happened? Read that again. Read that again.
Yeah.
And his wife
Speak
had
up a
told
little
him-
more.
And his wife had told him these things, that his mind died within him.
Woo!
He became as a stone.
He was scared, bro. He
Woo!
got scared.
His shit shut down.
Paralyzed.
He was scared. He said,
His mind
She told
died.
him. She told, hey, look, 400 men is about to come kill your ass. You like, what? Nigga, he couldn't say anything. He was in fear. He was scared.
King David, the Lord's favorite,
He knew he played like goddamn. He knew
Jesse's
it.
son,
Jesse's son. Yeah.
the young one.
And it came to pass about 10 days after that the Lord smote Nabal, and he died.
That's it.
Woo! The Lord smote his ass, man.
And when David heard that Nabal was dead, he said, Blessed be the Lord, that hath pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal, and hath kept his servants from evil. For the Lord had returned from the wickedness of Nabal upon his own head.
That's it.
And David sent and communed with Abigail to take her to him to wife.
And
Oh,
then he took his woman. That story's cold, man. Hey, that is a cold story. That's a bad.
Oh,
that shows
shit.
what type of man King David. That shows you what type of power he had, man. The Heavenly Father killed his ass. Didn't even have to do anything. Heard about it, pulled up, took his woman, and took everything he had. All the donkey even asked to went back to his palace, popped her, and went back with his life.
And when he took her, he took all his shit.
Everything he had.
So he got even richer. He took all the fucking spoils. He took everything he had, his servants, his wife, all that shit belonged to King David now. And you remember in the beginning it said how much he had.
Yeah.
It told how rich how rich Nabal was. So what happened to his things?
That's why Scripture says we're fear the king. Because the king is set up by the Heavenly Father, you gotta fear the king. You get fucked up. So then that shows a couple lessons too about pride, about not being prideful, about holding your tongue, not speaking against war that you know that men of the Lord.
Yeah.
Against some of these assholes now, they speak evil against the apostles and
Yep.
elders. They're not gonna get fucked up for that, man. They're not gonna fuck you up because those are the men. Those are the men of the Lord set up. Those are the kings of earth right now.
That's right.
Other scriptures, they're the men, right? There are modern day Joshua's, Moses. You don't speak evil against those men because those are the men of the Lord set up. He'll fuck you up for that.
Yep.
That was it.
Oh, here, right quick. Let me get. Hey, this is this Exodus 14 and 12. Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, Let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? For it had been better for us to serve. This is when the Israelites was in the wilderness. Yep. For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. And Moses said unto the people, Fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord power Yahweh, which he will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace.
And that's even us now. So the Most High is gonna fight for us. Hey, look, the Lord gonna do it, man. Most High gonna put either the Lord's gonna put the Spirit on us to be able to battle, or the Lord's gonna intervene himself and make some shit happen.
Either way it goes, the Lord fighting
Either
for
way,
you.
it's the way it goes, the Lord fighting for us.
Because it's him giving you the power to do it.
Exactly. And nothing to the Lord picks your battles.
That's right.
So the Lord knows. The Lord knows. The Lord can ask somebody to come try you. The Lord knows, man, he could beat his ass. You guys believe it. Just like with King David, right? That's another good story too. When King about King David and Goliath, right?
Oh, yeah.
He put Saul's armor on.
Mm-hmm. It didn't fit.
And it didn't fit. He said, it's not, it don't fit. Fuck it, I'll take it off. It shows you. It shows you what type of courage King David had within himself. Because he already knew he killed a bear and a lion previously before.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, this motherfucker over here ain't shit.
Right.
Right? So he knew, he said, I don't even need this. I don't need a sword. Took slingshot and a rock. Took that bitch. Funky killed him. And then cut his goddamn head off.
With his sword.
It did with his sword.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord's with you, he's with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. If you're the elect, you're just the elect. It is what it is. If you're the elect, you are who you are. King David, who he was, who the fuck he was. He was made like that. Not everybody's made like that, you know? Not everybody's the elect. Not everybody's made to be that guy. Just how it was, that's why everybody has their own position or their own office. But this shows you what type of man King David was. He already killed a bear and a lion before, and then it shows you how strong he was.
Mm-hmm.
He killed a fucking lion. What man could kill a lion today? Can't even fuck with a bear.
Yeah, either one. Either or.
Either or.
Either or, shit.
And then another thing too, that was pre-prepping. So Lord
He was already prepped for it.
The Lord prepped King David to be who he was. Because King David knew, man, the Lord's with me. I don't give a fuck. I'm who I am. I'm badass because y'all about to see me with me. Nigga, come up, we're gonna kill him.
That's it.
Simple. He knew it. Because he already killed a bear and a lion and a bear. Then he killed fucking Goliath. Then he killed 10,000 men.
Mm-hmm.
He knew it. Tens of thousands of men. He knew it. Look, I'm untouchable. King David was basically,
As long as he was in the right steps with the Lord.
With the Heavenly Father.
Lord, yep.
He was untouchable.
Couldn't fuck with him. Yep.
But that's how we're gonna be soon.
Yep.
So as long as we keep the faith, keep when your house shall keep doing the work you're supposed to do, we're gonna be just like that, but plus more. So with that, I just want to give all praises to Abba Nawa.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
The boss be to the pastor, the great Muslim, that
Shalom. The ball. Sorry for earlier. It is what it is. Hope it was edifying. Shalom.